Luffy was a little black and white cat. He had once lived in a cozy house, but now he was lost in the big city. The city was loud and crowded. Cars zoomed by, their horns honking. People rushed past, their faces buried in their phones. Luffy was hungry. His tummy rumbled. He saw a hot dog stand, its smell making his mouth water. He rubbed against a man's leg, hoping for a scrap. The man just frowned and shooed him away. Luffy felt sad and alone. The city was so big and he was so small. He curled up in a doorway, wishing he could go back to his cozy home. Day after day, Luffy searched for food. He walked down busy streets, weaving between people's legs. He meowed pitifully, hoping someone would notice him. Most people walked right past, pretending they didn't see him. One lady in a bright pink coat almost tripped over Luffy. "Oh!" she cried. "Watch out, little cat!" But she didn't stop to pet him or give him any food. Luffy sighed. Was anyone going to help him? The city noises were starting to scare him. The rumble of trucks sounded like thunder. The honking horns hurt his ears. Luffy wished he had a friend, someone to cuddle with and make him feel safe. One day, Luffy was sitting outside a bakery. He watched sadly as people went inside, coming out with bags full of delicious-smelling bread. His tummy rumbled louder than ever. He was so hungry. Suddenly, he felt a gentle hand stroking his fur. He looked up and saw a young girl with kind eyes and a bright smile. She was holding out a piece of bread just for him. Luffy gobbled down the bread, his tail swishing happily. It was the tastiest thing he had ever eaten. The girl scratched him behind the ears and Luffy purred with contentment. Someone had finally been kind to him. The girl, whose name was Boa, came back to see Luffy every day. She brought him food and fresh water. She even made him a little bed out of a cardboard box and a soft towel. Luffy loved spending time with Boa. She made him feel safe and loved. One sunny afternoon, Boa came to see Luffy with a big smile on her face. "Guess what?" she said excitedly. "You're coming home with me." Boa's parents had agreed to let her keep him. Luffy was so happy. He rubbed against Boa's leg and purred loudly. He finally had a home and a friend. He knew that even though the city could be a scary place, there were kind hearts to be found everywhere. All you had to do was look for them.